You live as though the days are endless. You are not promised tomorrow, and somewhere inside, you already know it. But you have made death your enemy, so you look away from it. That is the mistake. Death is not the thing hunting you. No. Death is the coach trying to wake you up. The ancients kept two words always close: Memento Mori. Remember that you will die. The Stoic kept a skull on his writing desk, not to be morbid, but to stay awake. A Roman general, riding home in triumph, paid a servant to stand behind him and whisper, "Remember, you are mortal." The thought of death is not the end of living. It is the beginning of it.
Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly.
Here, resistance plays its longest, quietest game. It does not say no, it says later. There is always time. Someday, when things settle down, it feeds you an endless supply of tomorrows you were never actually given. And the man who believes he has forever will waste every hour he truly has. "2,000 years ago, Seneca answered a friend who complained that life was too short. It is not that we have so little time," he wrote, "but that we waste so much of it." Life is long enough, and given in generous measure, for the greatest things if you spend it well. But scatter it on the trivial, the comfortable, the endlessly postponed, and it drains away unnoticed. We are not given a short life. We make it short.
It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it.
Every meaningful thing you have ever done, you did against a deadline. The clock is what makes the work real. Death is simply the deadline beneath all the others, the one that gives the whole thing its weight. Remove it and nothing matters, because there is always more time. It is the ending that lets the story mean anything at all. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man on earth, wrote a brutal instruction to himself each morning. You could leave life right now. Let that one thought decide what you do and say and think. Not someday. Now, this conversation, this choice, this hour, a man who has truly accepted that he will die stops wasting the time he has left.
You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think.
Centuries later, a man who built one of the great companies of the modern age said the very same thing in his own words. Remembering that he would soon be dead, he said, was the most important tool he ever found for making the big choices. Because almost everything, the pride, the fear of embarrassment, the fear of failing, falls away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Death is the great clarifier. It tells you instantly what your life is actually about.
Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life.
So try the test the wise have always used. Stand in your mind at your own funeral. Listen to what is said and notice what no one mentions: the money, the followers, the things you were so afraid to lose. Then ask, am I, today, building the life they will describe? You still have time to change the eulogy, but only today. You can earn back money you have lost. You can rebuild a reputation, a body, a fortune. You will never get back a single hour. Time is the only currency that gives no refund. And we are the only ones foolish enough to spend it as if it did. While we delay, Seneca warned, life sprints past.
While we are postponing, life speeds by.
Death has one mercy. It burns away the trivial. Held against the fact of your ending, the grudge shrinks, the petty fear dissolves, the need for approval looks absurd. What survives that fire is a short, clear list of what actually matters. Most men only read that list on the last day. The wise read it every morning. Do not fear death. Fear the life you did not live. There is a far worse ending than dying, and it is arriving at death having never truly begun. Safe, comfortable, unspent. A whole life spent waiting for the right time to start. The grave is full of music that was never played. It is said that many men die at 25 and are not buried until 75. They stop choosing, stop risking, stop becoming, and simply repeat the same year 50 times. The body keeps walking. The man inside has already lain down. That is the only death you should truly dread. And it is the one entirely within your power to refuse. So here is the turn. You do not defeat death, and you do not need to. You let it coach you. Every time you feel the pull of someday, you answer it with the one fact that cannot be argued. You will die, and you do not know when. The end of your life, faced squarely, is what finally lets it begin. This is a practice, not a panic. Each morning, before the day swallows you, remember, this could be the last one. Let it sharpen the hours, not with fear, but with attention. Each night, ask the old Stoic question, did I live today or only pass through it? Memento Mori is not a thought about death. It is a way of paying attention to life. So here is your charge. Keep death where the Stoics kept it, not in the shadows, but on the desk, in plain sight. Let it strip away the small fears and the endless summer days. Stop waiting for a better time. There is no better time. There is only this one. Remember that you will die, and therefore, finally, begin to live.